Hi, and welcome back to Basement Banter. We got a new guest host today. As you might guess, this is the ladies' rebuttal to Corey's Why Women Suck episode. I'd like to welcome my sister Becki to the show.
Hi, everyone.
So, Becki, without further ado, let's dive right into your rebuttal as to why women suck.
Well, before we start, I'd like to say that this episode is not brought to you by Fegley's Brew Works, the Always Sunny Pale Ale. It's very tasty.
Thank you for jumping in with the sponsorship. I totally forgot the sponsorship.
Nice job
by you.
So I guess I'll break it down, go one by one for Corey's top 8. Number 1, relationships. Why do we just return to the same idiot when they treat us poorly and we know we treat them poorly? Well, to be honest with you, we like the attention. We're afraid to be lonely, as everybody is. Guys do it too. I see my guy friends all the time. They stay with the same woman, they complain about the attention, that kind of stuff. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, the person sitting right next to you is probably the best one for you. But we don't want to ruin that friendship. I've done it. I've dated friends. We've ruined it. We don't talk anymore. So there's that fear level there.
Good call by you.
Sorry about that. You know, sorry guys, it does suck, but you guys do it to us too. Number 2, work. Oh my god, I've had this happen. I have actually had women call out of work for cramps to me. But my rebuttal to that is some women I've known that have to take muscle relaxers for how much pain they're in. They do end up in the hospital. It's very rare, but it does happen. But for Corey to compare it to jock itch? Come on! It's just ridiculous. Have you guys ever had a kidney stone? That's the pain that you go through. I had gallstones last year. Maybe not that much pain, but it is painful.
Andy can sympathize.
It is pretty painful. The way I used to describe it to my ex-boyfriend, guys, you're not going to like it. If you don't like the graphic description, I'm sorry.
Disclaimer.
Imagine your nuts, your testicles, being grabbed and twisted and pushed back in there and held for minutes at a time, and that person still squeezing really, really hard. That's what it feels like. When you have to roll over on your stomach with a heating pad and take muscle relaxers, then you can talk to me about not having to call out of work.
Yeah!
Let's go to number 3. Sorry, I've got notes. Family. We tell our friends and family everything. Deal with it. You guys won't listen to us. You know, there are some guys that are exception, but communication is a big thing in our relationships. And if you won't listen, we're going to tell somebody. Tell me about it, girls. I know. Number 4, compatibility. This one I'm going to go, off on. I've never been in a relationship where it's only 2 hours a week where you guys watch sports. During baseball and football season, 6 nights out of the week, it's all sports.
Guilty.
I love baseball, I love football, but I also like to go out on a date night once in a while. It's the ultimate sacrifice when a guy will give up one night out of that sports season to take us out on the town. Whether it be dinner and a movie, let's go to a show, let's go to a museum, take us to something we really want to see. It's the ultimate sacrifice when you take us out on a night where we know there's a game going on. Now, I'm not going to ask you to go out on the Super Bowl. I loved the Super Bowl. Cheers to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm irritated with this year's Super Bowl, but that's a whole other reason.
I know. So, let's talk about sports when there's only one night a week where you have to watch sports.
So does that mean I don't have to take you down to Phillies Red Sox game this year?
I could care less about the Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
But the Phillies.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know I love Phillies. I love tailgating at the Phillies. I could probably name 5 players on the team. I'm there for the live action. I'm there for the tailgating. I'm there for, especially when they win. I love partying.
June 9th, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Boom!
What number am I on? 5. I can count.
Unlike someone up there.
Tell us what we want to hear. Exactly. That's what we want to know. But ultimately, if it's about clothing, we're wearing it for you. So if you don't like it, you need to tell us. But of course, if we've already bought it...
If
we've already bought it... Hey, this is my side.
It is your side, but I got to stop you right there. Yeah, you bought it for us, but if we don't like it, we got to tell you. What happens the second that guy says that makes your butt look big?
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you just said.
If I say, does this make my butt look big? You say, no. If I say, do you like the color? Do you like how this looks? No, I don't like that style.
Semantics. Anyway, moving on.
Exactly. We're complicated people.
No kidding.
6, sexual. I'm not necessarily going to touch on this because my nieces may someday see this. However, it all comes down to communication and romance.
She doesn't care about her niece. She cares about her niece. She doesn't care about her brother sitting next to her. What he cares.
If you can communicate with us and ask us what we want to know, and tell us what we want to know, and tell us what we want to hear, and you can take us out to dinner, and you take us out and show us a good time, and we end up in bed with you, you've already done your job. All I'm going to say. Show us attention.
Is it safe?
Yes, it's safe.
Okay.
7, social media. I totally agree with Corey, but guys do it too. Don't spread your life out online. I don't do it personally. I might say, oh, I embraced my inner cougar last night because a 25-year-old doesn't mean I slept with them. It's fun. I'm getting older. Younger guys hit on me. I like it, but I'm not going to spread my relationship stuff online. It's not going to happen. But yes, there are people out there, mainly younger people, that will spread their whole life online.
They just don't realize how young and stupid it is that once you put it out there, it's out there permanently.
Yeah.
Period.
Number 8, mechanical and electronical. Electronics.
Yeah, that still makes me laugh too.
I usually try to fix it on my own. I'll look it up on YouTube, see a how-to video. I'll read directions on how to put stuff together. When I got my new TV that I won, that I put upstairs,
yeah.
I went out and bought my console. I put my console together. I took the TV apart. I hooked it back up. Corey helped me bring this TV down here. I hooked the gaming systems up.
She did.
I did it all. When the toilet broke upstairs, who fixed it? Not my roommate that shares the bathroom with me. Me. He helped. He tried to help. I ultimately ended up fixing it. But of course, I went to Home Depot and asked for help.
I laid in bed and stayed crashed with chemo.
You weren't home.
No, for the TVs. I was
crashed
for the
with
TVs.
Chemo, yeah, you were crashed for chemo. But if we can't do it, if we can't help, we expect some help. We don't expect you to know it, but when we're cleaning, we're cooking, and those of you that have families, you're putting the kids to bed, you're packing their lunches, and after working all day, we expect you guys to help us out just a little bit. Now, I'm going to throw it out to my friend Mike Biancone, our friend Biancone. He's all about his kids. He works his ass off.
Single dad.
Single dad.
Yeah.
He does everything for his kids. I have so much respect for that guy. He does everything. But there's some guys out there, just don't get it.
When it comes to electronical mechanical, if a lady needs help, they're going to ask you. Don't presume to jump in because you can just piss them the hell off. Trust me.
I grew up with 3 brothers and my dad, and I've helped my dad put in ceiling fans. I helped my dad use a miter saw. Not that I know how to use one, but I'll figure it out. If I don't know how to do it,
I don't know how to use one either.
I'm going to figure out how to do it. That's just all there is to it.
That's right.
I have top 3 of why men have issues.
Good, your time
with
is perfectly. We got about 3 minutes left.
Top
this is
3.
Perfect.
Top 3. Number 1, communication. Corey's top 8 could be summed in numbers 3, number 5, number 6, and number 7 can all be solved with communication. Keep an open line of communication. Listen to us. Talk to us. That's all we want to hear. But of course, we want attention too. So my number 3. I'm going to skip from 1 to 3.
What?
My number 3.
You just say something?
Yeah. Shut up. My number 3 is show us some appreciation. Show us some attentiveness. That's all we want. Show us some attention and appreciation. We do a lot. We do a lot at work. We do a lot at home. Thank us once in a while. Don't smother us, but thank us once in a while.
It's not the 50s anymore, guys. They're not staying at home cooking and cleaning for you all day long. They have careers and lives too.
I guess that's my number 2. So number 3, I guess we'll go number 1, communication. Number 2, appreciation. Number 3, appearances. I see these women out there that dress up to the nines with their high heels, they do their hair, big earrings, big hair. The guy they're with is wearing baggy sweatpants, a baggy t-shirt, and a sideways hat. Now that's all there fine and well, but if I'm going to spend money on clothing and do my hair and spend the time to do it, to go out on a date, I expect the same from the guy. I'm not going to go... Sweatpants are not a day-to-day gear.
Also covered in episode 5, what kids shouldn't be wearing.
This isn't kids, these are adults. Sweatpants are not for going out. They're for hanging out. They're for working out. They're not for going out with your lady.
Agreed.
And then personal hygiene with appearances. Shower. If you smell, I'm not going to date you. If you don't shave, I'm not gonna date you. Tie your shoes. Clean your fingernails. The last guy I went on a date with, he had dirty fingernails. He was wearing dirty shoes. He was hanging drywall all day. All I do is ask you to clean yourself. And I think that's my rant for the evening.
Now she can take a breath. All right. Becki, thank you for joining us. Look forward to having you on more episodes, including some remotes from the Phillies games.
Oh, jeez.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Go Phils! Woo!
Woo! Coming up in a couple of more episodes, Corey and I are going to be talking about our March Madness picks. We have some other things coming up. You guys keep those comments and queries, questions, and all that other good stuff coming because we love answering them on the air for you. And I'd love to see Becki back on air again with maybe we'll have a little tete-a-tete with Corey and Becki going head-to-head as they try to hammer out some of these issues. Until then, we'll see you soon on Basement Banter.